guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to talk about my New Year's resolutions for 2015. I just have about like 10 resolutions, just some stuff that I just thought about that I would really like to you know, accomplish this year. And I know a lot of people don't like New Year's resolutions because they don't follow through with them, but I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to follow through with them. Even if I don't, I kind of like it because it's kind of a way of like setting some goals for yourself and, you know, kind of like a structure or like, you know, setting a path, or you know what I mean, right? So it's kind of like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in, and I know I asked you in a previous video what your New Year's resolutions are, but if you want to put down any New Year's resolutions that you have in the comments down below, that would be awesome too. So number one is gonna be losing weight, getting in shape, and drinking more water, and all of those are kind of like tied in together. And I added drinking water because sometimes you don't really realize, and days go by and sometimes at the end of the day I'm like, oh my god, I haven't had like 1 cup of water today, and that's like so unhealthy. And then when you think about it, what have you drank all day? Iced tea, maybe soda, maybe juice, coffee, hot chocolate, I mean whatever, and you didn't, you know, really give your body that water that it needs. And sometimes I think about it and I'm like, no wonder sometimes my skin is dry and sometimes my skin looks bad and looks, you know, whatever, because I'm not consuming enough water. And you kind of dehydrate your body. You don't notice it, but you dehydrate your body when you never give it water. So this is basically me right now. I'm drinking water with like orange slices in it, and I really like it. And you know, these bottles kind of help drink water throughout the day, and that's what I've been doing these past few days and what I want to keep doing throughout the whole year. And what I usually try to envision, this is really weird, but what I usually try to envision is like my kidneys going through this trauma, trying to work and not being able to work because they don't have enough water. So I try to think about those things, and like they kind of scare me and freak me out. So it makes me motivated to drink more water, which of course is going to be healthier. It's going to help you lose weight more. And I want to go to the gym at least probably Monday through Thursday, and at least go for an hour a day, or at least do some type of exercise Monday through Thursday minimum. And you know, obviously that should help me get into shape and feel better, because overall I'm not gonna say that I'm like huge or anything like that, or that I condone anyone that is, but I myself don't feel good like that. So that's one of the resolutions I want to accomplish this year. Number two is to travel more. I love traveling, and I did pretty good traveling in 2004, I would say. I didn't do like a whole lot, but I think I did a couple of nice things. I went to New York in February. We went on a cruise in June. You know, things like that, and I think that was awesome. And I would love to travel more, even just like weekend trips, or just here inside the US. You know, there's so many states that you don't even know, and you haven't explored. I sound like Dora the Explorer. But you know, that you haven't, you know, met, and you haven't seen, and you haven't, you know, enjoyed those states. You don't necessarily have to go out of state or out of the country, but I mean, not out of state. You don't necessarily have to go out of the country. You can do it like within the United States, or you know, whatever you want to do. But that's definitely one of my resolutions. I want to travel more. I want to like experience different places. Number three is I want to do things that I've never done before. And let's see, well, you know what, yeah, do things that I've never done before means like going on a hot air balloon ride. It could mean like simple things, but just things that I have not done before, that I've been wanting to do and wanting to experience, and I have not done them before. And I would love to do that. You know, it could be simple things like maybe take a spinning class, maybe have a picnic like in the middle of nowhere, you know, things like that, just things that I've never done before that I would like to do. Number 4 is I want to have a family day every weekend. And for those of you that know and have watched me for a while, I'm married and I have 2 boys. And I've always been craving to like pick one day, either Saturday or Sunday, and just make that like family day and just like do things with them and go out and play with them. And we do that every so often, but sometimes we're not able to do it every weekend. And I just think that that's because, you know, you don't really like organize yourself too, which is another one of my resolutions. So yeah, number 4 would be to have a family day every weekend. And then number 5, I say, would be to be more organized and keep a schedule. Definitely I need to keep a schedule, guys, because I do so many different things. You guys know that I have my 2 boys, my husband, I manage a business, I do YouTube, I do so many different things. And I mean, I do school. I'm currently working like on a second master's degree and trying to get into a PhD program. It's like a lot of stuff. So I need to really get organized and you know, like, how do you call it? Like, I really need to get organized, get a schedule, get a calendar, and like work based on that. Because even to have a family day, like, I have to get organized during the week to be able to do that, because you have laundry, you have cleaning, you have all that stuff. And if you break it down during the week, then that's the way you're able to do things. You know, my kids have karate. There's a bunch of stuff, you know, like going on. So, you know, you have to really get organized and scheduled and with a calendar to be able to do all that stuff you want. So I want to set, like, I've been thinking of setting like maybe Fridays is laundry day, and then we have, you know, Saturday and Sunday pretty much free, and then maybe we can pick one day to just relax and chill at home, and the other day to like go out as a family and do activities and things like that. So that's, you know, those go pretty much hand in hand. And then number 6 is don't procrastinate. Guys, I have such an issue with procrastination, and I'm telling you, it's not that I don't get things done. I will get it done, and I will do it right. It's not like I will do crap, but I always wait till the last minute to do a lot of my things. And then it's a mission. It's a mission and a half, because you have all this pressure on you to finish all the stuff that you need to do. And it's just like, and I work great under pressure. That's probably why I think my mind likes to procrastinate, because once it's under the pressure, everything just spits out like this, and I'm able to accomplish everything in like one day. But it's horrible, because you're stressed during the time that you're waiting for that thing that you need to do, or that assignment that you have due, you know, things like that. You're like stressed during that whole entire time, and then you're extra stressed the day before because you're procrastinating to do it, you know? So I definitely want to stop procrastinating. Like, I just want to get an assignment. Okay, it's due 3 months from now. Let me start working on it now, or let me try to finish it as soon as I can. And I've done this before, and it feels so much better. I think it's just my nature to procrastinate, but you know, I'm gonna try and get away from that. All right, number 7 is read a book every month. And I love reading, guys. I have been a reader since I was little. When I was little, I used to drag like a hamper. It was like a hamper, and I dragged it full of books everywhere I went. I was obsessed with reading. I would read in the car, read in people's houses, read everywhere. I just love reading. The only thing is that I haven't been able to read as much as I used to because of so many things that I have going on. So what I've been trying to do is maybe like read a chapter a day, 1 or 2 chapters a day, you know, kind of like to help me out. But what I set was at least 12 books in the year. Since we have 12 months in the year, 1 book a month is not so bad. And I have so many books, they're like waiting for me to like read them, because I see the book and I'm like, I need that book in my life, and I order it, and then I put it away, and you know, I'll read it, and you know, I'll read it any day now, but I have to have the book, you know. And I love reading. It's just so awesome and so relaxing and so refreshing, and you learn so much, and I love it. But you know, it's just, I just haven't had the chance to. But hopefully that's something else that I'll be able to accomplish this year. Minimum 12 books. I hope I can do double. I hope I can do 2 books a month. Let's see, but at least I'm hoping for 12. Number 8 is that I want to keep a memory jar, and the reason that I want to keep this is because I do have a good memory, but sometimes when you just want to reflect on how your month was, how the year was, how whatever was, you can go back in there and just pull out, like, you know, just a special memory that you have. Just like, it could be something simple, like today my kids came and told me, you know, that they really loved me and that, you know, they want me to be with them forever. You know, those are kind of things that you forget while, you know, of course, because your kids tell you different things every day, and like, you're not going to remember, well, you know, June 26th at 12 p.m. my kid told me so and so, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's so nice to like keep a memory jar, and I would love to keep this for like every year, and you know, like in a little mason jar or something, and then write the year on it, and then like whenever I write a little note, write the date and possibly the time and where I am if I can, and you know, like write, well, this happened or that happened, and you know, it's just, they're just like awesome memories. It's you know, it's something that I really would look forward to, like later on, opening up the jar and like reading all those things, you know what I mean? So I would love to keep a memory jar, so let's see how that goes. Number 9 is to play the piano more and to sing more. If you guys don't know, I play the piano and I sing, and my husband is also a musician, so you know, we're like a musician family. Is that how you say that? A musician family? We're musicians. Like, even the kids, you can already tell that they're like musicians, like, in, you know, it runs in their blood. So I play the piano, but I don't nearly sit down as much as I should to just like play it and, you know, and indulge in like playing the piano, you know, even if it's for myself. And you know, that's talent, and you know, those are things that a lot of people don't know how to do and they wish they could do. And you know, I thank my mom always for, you know, pushing me always to make sure that I learned how to play and that I never gave it up and things like that. So I would just like to, you know, play the piano more and, you know, have fun with my talent more and things like that, and sing a lot more than what I do right now. And that kind of ties into number 10, and number 10 has to do with my YouTube channel. And I think that 2004 was a pretty good year for me. If you guys know my story, I started in 2012 on New Year's Eve, and I went into like January or February, I don't remember, of the following year, which was 2013, and I put up, like, I would say, I can't even remember, maybe 10 videos. And then I just gave it up a couple of months, and I was busy and I had to do stuff and you know, whatever, and I literally let it go for months, and I didn't sit back down to film a video until January of this year. So kind of like, technically my YouTube anniversary was 2 years on December 31st, which of course I'm gonna count it since then, but you know, really sitting down and having a YouTube channel was January of this year. And I think that I've done pretty good this year. I've kept up with that. I kept up with my videos, and that was one of the resolutions that I had for 2014, which I'm so happy to say that yes, I did, you know, complete that resolution. I have not stopped since I started in January. I've kept on going. I think the longest break I've had ever since then was probably like 2 weeks, which was recently. Remember that I told you guys that I had issues with friends and family and things like that. But other than that, I have not stopped, and I've kept consistent, and I've networked, and I've gotten into groups, and my channel has grown, you know, so I'm so happy about that. And this year I kind of want to incorporate stuff that I've been kind of self-conscious about, which is doing maybe more tutorials. I don't really do tutorials because I'm not an expert with makeup. I'm kind of like a makeup newbie, if you know, if that's what you want to call it. I really love it, and you know, but I don't know how to do makeup like other girls on here. As you can tell, usually my makeup is, you know, normal, or not normal, but I mean like very simple, because I don't really know how to do all those eye looks. I would love to learn how to do those because I love them, but I don't know how to do eyeliner. I don't know how to do all those crazy makeup looks, you know, things like that. And little by little, I guess I'm learning, you know. When I first started, I never used bronzer, I never used hardly blush, you know, and things like that, that, you know, you learn when you're on here. So I kind of like want to add some tutorials. I want to add things like outfits of the day, or like, you know, Valentine makeup look, maybe St. Patrick's makeup look, 4th of July inspired, you know, things like that, that I've been kind of self-conscious to do. And as far as the singing goes, like maybe I can even add you know, some covers here and there if you guys would like to see that. I did recently do a cover of Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas, which was a collab video that which was a collab that we did with the 1 million YouTube subscribers group, which I'm a part of, and I got pretty good feedback from that. Everybody seemed to enjoy it, and I was so happy about that, and I was so glad that I did it, because, you know, that singing is like a passion for me, and it's part of my life. And, you know, I like my channel to be, you know, beauty but random as well, that I can add things maybe about, you know, mommy favorites, or things about my kids, or maybe even a vlog here and there, or maybe, you know, a cover like I'm saying now, and things like that. And I like my channel to be free of doing all that stuff. So that's one of the things that I would like to incorporate in my YouTube channel, but I would really kind of like feedback from you guys about how you feel about me incorporating maybe covers here and there, or if you guys want to see them more, you know, whatever. It's, you know, I would love to have your feedback on that. So let me stop rambling before this video is like 100 minutes long. And that's it for my resolutions for this year. I'm pretty sure there's like more around, but you know, those are the ones that I kind of concentrated on. And that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please like, comment, and subscribe as usual, and I will see you next time. I love you. That I'm gonna add with drinking more water, because